Hi guys, how's it going? Another week, another 7-card reading. So these are posted on Sunday, but they start from Monday. Okay, so Monday is day one. And I'm going to extend it over on YouTube. So I'm going to dig a little bit deeper over on YouTube. The link is in my bio. And the booking link for private readings is also in my bio. Okay, there's video calls, email readings, whatever you need. Here we go then. The week ahead. Take a deep breath. What have we got? Let's have a look. Okay, so Monday we open with the Knight of Cups. So the Knight of Cups is a masculine energy, and it represents someone that has some kind of romantic intention. It can be somebody that is a little bit naive when it comes to love and romance, or perhaps they've got like a little bit of a naive view of it. It can be someone that's actually going to make a gesture. Okay, so if someone sends you flowers, leaves you, sends you a note, leaves you a note, something like that. So it can be like an actual romantic gesture. It can represent the star sign of Pisces. It can represent somebody quite creative and playful and potentially younger than yourself. It's quite a young, playful kind of energy. This person may also have like tattoos or other ways of expressing themselves creatively, maybe in the way they dress or something like that. But it is that kind of energy. So this could be somebody you're already in a relationship, doing something cute and romantic and thoughtful. It could be someone new coming in. It could be incoming. It usually represents quite a fresh, new energy. So keep that in mind for day one and let me know. Day two, we've got Queen of Cups. So she's a feminine energy, very empathic. So this can represent people that are like teachers, nurses, caregivers, healers, empaths, all of that kind of thing. It's very much an energy of giving to others. However, she needs to stop and give back to herself. So if this is resonating with you particularly, then maybe you need to give yourself a bit more time and you need to put yourself first. Maybe you're giving to everybody else, and you need to actually stop and give back to yourself. It can also represent somebody that is quite emotional. Their emotions are quite close to the surface. In terms of star sign, she's Cancer, if that resonates. So that is day two. Day three, the moon. Now the moon is all about revelations. Okay, the moon illuminates something. It usually illuminates something that is yet unknown. Okay, so it can be someone's feelings. Again, it's a watery card. It's about emotions and feelings, but it can be anything. So you might find out something relevant that you just didn't know before about a situation or a person. It could be somebody decides to reveal something to you, in confidence, or it could be somebody revealing their emotions, their feelings, something like that. Now, sometimes it can be that you're hiding from your own emotions, okay? You're not facing up to your own feelings, you're not dealing with them, you're repressing them, you're pushing them down. So again, take it as it resonates. Perhaps you need to, actually face something that you've been feeling and resisting, okay? Day four, the 10 of Pentacles. Now, this is a very positive card. It's all around sort of stability and happiness within like a relationship, and stability and like the happy home. It's a little bit similar to the 10 of Cups. But usually for me, it's something that's a bit more long lasting. So it can represent, moving to the next stage of commitment. It can represent spending time with family, some kind of family development, expansion of a family, something like that. But it's a nice card. It's about actually being able to sit back and sort of appreciate everything you've got. It's about gratitude. It's about seeing what you've achieved and how far you've come within your sort of personal relationships and your family life. Day five, the 2 of Cups. I think this came up last week. It was either last week or the week before, but this is all around like a very strong soul connection. It can be talking about engagement and bringing things into sort of like a committed union, because the hands are interlinked there. It can be a new soulmate connection where you just meet someone, you connect quite instantly, you feel very comfortable with them. It's definitely a mutual energy. Okay, so if this is something you've been experiencing, I would say the other person is also feeling this. It also can link to like past life connection as well, when you've got a soul connection, because arguably we agree to all the connections that we meet in the in our lifetime. So yeah, it's another really nice card, very positive energy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Day 6, the 7 of Wands. Now this can feel like you're being pressured. It can feel like you're under attack. It can feel like you just need to take a minute and protect your own energy from all of this outside pressure. Pressure. It can be other people's opinion, other people's judgment. Maybe you're worrying too much about other people's judgment. Maybe you're letting it affect you too much. But whatever it is, it's like staying calm when you feel like there's a lot of external sort of pressure, whether that's work or money or, like I said, other people's involvement, opinion, that kind of thing. Take a breath and push it all back, okay? If it's not yours to take on, don't take it on. Like, energetically, put yourself in a bubble like she has. Protect yourself, okay? Day 7, the 8 of Swords. The Swords cards are all around sort of like mental thought and processing, and this one's about sort of feeling very caught up in your thoughts, almost feeling like imprisoned in your own mind because you're overthinking something and it's keeping you trapped, but the only one that's keeping you trapped is you. Okay, so it can be a message about needing to shift your mindset, approach things differently, stop thinking again and again around a situation. If you can't change it, you've got to accept that you can't change it, and you've got to try and move forward, or you've got to try and come up with a plan about how you're going to move forward rather than just ruminating, because it's really not going to get you anywhere. So quite a lot of water energy this week, a lot of positive cards. Day 7, so next Sunday, you might find yourself caught up in your head. So maybe make a plan to keep busy, see friends, get out the house, something like that. Head over to YouTube if you want to see the extended reading, and let me know how the week goes. Okay, let's dig a little bit deeper into the next 7 days ahead then. So I've used the Light Seers deck for the initial 7-day spread, and now I'm going to use the Dark Mansion Tarot for the clarifying cards. So we're starting with day 1, the Knight of Cups. This is that romantic intention or romantic energy. Let's see where this is coming from, what's going on. What do we need to know? Let's dig a little bit deeper. Okay, day 1. Okay. We've got the Lovers here. Okay, so there is an extreme attraction here. I would say this is potentially someone that you've made a connection with, even if it's never got any further. Sometimes the Lovers can represent that there is someone else involved, and that's why you can't progress it, because the Lovers can represent that there being 2 women. The Devil is here though as well. So the Devil for me is all around like temptation and desire and like wanting to cross that line or wanting to express those feelings. And maybe this is what this person's going to do. Maybe the temptation gets to the point where they just can't hold it back anymore and they have to say something or they have to act on it. Things have been in limbo for a while with this Hanged Man, or maybe they're still feeling like, shall I, shan't I, should I, shouldn't I? Because the 10 of Swords is here, so it might feel like a bit of a betrayal in some way. Maybe they feel like they're going to betray this other person if they express their feelings towards you, or if they take some kind of action. But the thing is, they just can't get you off their mind. The temptation is very, very strong, and the connection is very, very strong, and the attraction is very strong. So if it is because there's someone else on the scene, then maybe there is a layer of feeling like they're going to betray this person or something if they do anything. If that's not the case, then that Lovers card is just very much about that physical chemistry and attraction, and maybe they're just torn about, you know, whether it's the right time or the right place to express themselves. So yeah, take that one as you will. Let me know about that one. That's interesting. Day 2, so this is that Queen of Cups energy, very empathic, giving kind of energy. What do we need to know about that day 2 card? Let's have a look. Interesting, because we've got the Moon to clarify that Queen of Cups, and then day 3 is the Moon, so there's a little bit of repetition coming in here. And the Moon is also about emotions, so there's something where you've had to be really, really patient. Okay, you've really had to exert some patience with Temperance here. And then there's been some sort of revelation, or maybe you've been patient around something that you found out, because then I've got the Justice card. So maybe the Justice card, well, the Justice card could be taken as an apology, getting justice in some way. Maybe you found something out and now this person's going to apologise. The Justice card, more often though, is about like a legal situation, you know, maybe like a separation or a divorce or a insurance claim or a legal matter. And maybe it's like you find something out that brings the case in your favour, okay? Because the Justice card will always be the scales tipping in your favour as the querent, as the person having the reading, as the sitter. So if there is something legal going on, it's something that will come to light or be revealed that will help this situation tip in your favour. And you've just got to continue to be patient, or you have already been patient and now it's going to be coming to some kind of like resolution. So that's really interesting as well. So day 3, we got the moon. So we got the moon, obviously, around that situation. Let's see what else comes up around the moon. I know some of you make notes on this and then like you look back on it, you let me know. So continue to do that. Okay, so we've got the moon. We've got some sort of struggle. So we've got some sort of struggle with the 7 of Wands here. Now, this could be conflict or feeling conflicted within yourself. Maybe, again, feeling conflicted with your own emotions or your own feelings. The outcome is good, though. We do get the Sun, which is like happiness and fulfillment and freedom. And the 9 of Pentacles, which is like abundance and actually sort of like whatever it is you want coming to fruition. I do have the King of Swords here, so you may have been dealing with like a masculine energy that's been quite cold or sharp or challenging, but I've also got the Knight of Pentacles, so it feels like this whole situation has been moving very slowly and cautiously. So if this is someone revealing their feelings to you, they've been very slow and very cautious about it, but they realise that you're abundant and you've got a lot to offer, and now they may, you know, they've got the clarity to reveal that. If it's you battling with your own emotions about something or someone, then it still would suggest that the outcome would be favourable if you were to share these emotions, or if you were to own up to them, you would be happier. Okay, if you stopped resisting it so much, if you stopped denying what you're feeling, then you would be happier. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. The 10 of Pentacles. This is that family kind of settled energy. What do we need to know about this? Okay. Okay, so we've got the 2 of Cups. So this would suggest probably a marriage or like a long-term relationship situation. There does feel like maybe there's a little bit of disappointment. So it's almost like you've had something in mind, or you thought something was going to kind of unfold. Because this is about sort of like having choices and like daydreaming and fantasizing and things like this. So maybe you kind of, I don't know, thought a situation was going to go a certain way, or you thought moving in with someone was going to make you feel a certain way, but you're feeling a little bit disappointed by what this person is kind of offering at the moment. So if this is like a long-term relationship or a marriage or something like that, maybe there has been a little bit of a disconnection and you're starting to feel a little bit kind of neglected, maybe, like that, like the person's not making you a priority, they're not making you feel kind of, yeah, not making you feel the best, something like that. We've also got the Page of Swords, so this can be like an investigative energy. So I don't know if it's like you're feeling like this person's always watching you, checking up on you, something like this. Now, obviously, if this is a family situation, if you still live at home or something like that, it could be like friction with the parents, with your parents, something like that. But it feels more likely to be within a relationship dynamic, within like a long-term commitment. And it's almost like maybe that you feel that this person's always kind of checking up on you, watching you, like wondering what you're up to, questioning you, something like that. It can come back to this 2 of Cups. It can come back to like happier times and like lighter times. It just feels like there's a little bit of a heavy energy there at the moment. So just something to think about, I think. The 2 of Cups, this is that soul connection. Maybe this is a new connection. Maybe this is existing. Let's see what comes up. This is day 5. So this would be Friday. Oh, some of these are turned around. Hang on. Right, here we go. Yeah, this feels like it's something to do with a marriage. So this feels like, to me, like this could be a proposal coming in, an engagement, or it could be like news of an engagement. If it's not you directly, maybe it's someone within the family or like a very close friend or something. Because I've got the Hierophant and the High Priestess. Now, these are sort of like spiritual guides, spiritual guidance. But the Hierophant is very much a representative of like traditional values, and it can be linked to marriage. And then you've got the 10 of Pentacles, which is what we had just now. So building towards something, building towards a solid future, a happy, solid, fulfilling future. And then the Queen of Pentacles, if you're the feminine energy watching this, this is all again about like abundance, stability, success, happiness. And she's holding the pentacle, which is like the solid offer of commitment. So I think there's an engagement going on here on day, what's that, 5, on the Friday. Let me know if anyone ends up getting proposed to or getting engaged or choosing their ring or something like that. Very positive. It could be that you make an initial connection that actually goes on to be the person you marry. So that might take a bit longer to play out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The 7 of Wands. Why are you feeling under pressure or under attack? Let's have a look. Where's this pressure coming from? Okay, so this looks like trying to move on maybe from a... It looks like a work problem, actually. It looks like more likely to be linked in with your working life. Looks like maybe there's quite an overbearing character at work, this King of Wands. He's not always overbearing, but it can be in terms of someone in like a position of like power or leadership with that fire sign energy. And it can be that you're thinking about moving on from your working environment, or maybe this is sort of pushing you towards doing that. It feels like there's someone that's behaving in a bit of a sneaky manner with this 7 of Swords. Sneaky behaviour, maybe underhand behaviour, dishonesty, deceit, deception, something like that. And then it's funny because we've got the 8 of Swords, and then the 8 of Swords is the next card that we're going to look at. So there are some repetitive cards here across the 2 decks. So it is something that's really stressing you out. It's causing you a lot of pressure. And you're thinking about leaving, but maybe you're worried about what comes next. And what comes next looks like something coming in, like a new opportunity with this Page of Pentacles. Something maybe you've been thinking about, or even something you've manifested. So there will be something to go on to, but your own sort of like, I don't know, headspace is sort of keeping you a little bit trapped at the moment. But it looks like it's time to go. It looks like it's time to be thinking at least about making a move, because all of this pressure just feels like it's not putting you in a good place. Okay, day 7. This is that same card of overthinking, being trapped in your thoughts, that kind of energy. Okay. It's funny, it's looped us right back round. It's looped us right back round to day 1 with the Knight of Cups. So whatever that was on day 1, maybe there's some confusion or overthinking about it by day 7. I don't know what's gone on in between with that situation, but it's funny how it's looped us right back around. However, it does look like this person has intentions of wanting to sort of offer you their feelings or some kind of relationship. And there is going to be communication coming in. So I don't know if there's been like no contact between day 1, then by day 7 you're going to be hearing from them again. Or if you're not clear about their intentions, or you've been on a date on day 1 and you don't know what they're thinking or feeling, then you do get communication coming in by day 7. And then you've got like a choice to make. So it could be that there's more than one person that you've been speaking to or that you're interested in or something like that. So this feels like this on day 7 you're overthinking about something linked to that day 1 Knight of Cups, because it's repeating. And I think it could be that you've not heard much from them during the week, but they will be coming, they will be popping back up again. And it actually looks like with a very positive kind of message with this Ace of Cups. And then the 4 of Wands, it can be taken as like twin flame union or just spending time together. So maybe they're going to ask to see you going into the following week. I hope this helps. It looks like quite a full-on week, quite busy, quite strong energy. Let me know how it goes. If you could like and subscribe, that'd be really great. And I'll see you soon.